Hello and welcome back to Demonbane. Good lord, that was a very, very, very long lovemaking scene, and it was also one of the least sexy I've ever seen. I'm not kidding, and I've read some very bad fanfiction. I don't know what it was about it. Might be the fact that Al burst into tears about 3 or 4 times. Might be the fact that the way Kuru is drawn, his genitalia are like the thickness of a human arm, which is insane. Either way, that I've got to be honest, you didn't miss anything important with that scene. Ability awakened. Well, this is weird. The sun has cleared the eastern horizon, filling the blue sky with a pale white glow. The morning air is crisp and clear, and Demonbane's armour glitters brilliantly in the uninterrupted light of dawn. Sitting in the cockpit, we quietly focus our will. There are no words that need to be said, and now that our hearts are joined, we are free of doubt and sorrow. We watch the sun rise, refining our spirit and power to the utmost purity. Our souls are like forged steel, hard and sharp, and our power is a clear river running through our hearts. The time to depart has arrived, and once again we speak the familiar oath. This is the last time that will be heard in this world. We will make sure of that. Let us go to defeat Master Therion. From the hate-scorched sky, with righteous anger in our hearts, we draw forth the sword that smites evil. Thou art the innocent blade, Demonbane. Demonbane dances through the dawn-streaked sky, and we fly towards the gate of Yog-Sothoth, towards the other world, the vortex of unknowable time and space, and with our unshakable resolve, and with the prayers of our friends in our hearts, we will face the ultimate insanity. We are in a space of myriad, vivid colours. The flow of energy is undefined, and there is absolutely no order here. There is only the sea of chaos, where everything is both one and separate from everything else. We've been tossed into a world where distance and direction have no meaning. Proceed with caution as you seek him out. You mustn't get confused and lose sight of yourself. Nothing is more important in this place than your soul firm. Got it. I spread the network of my mind throughout the world, searching through everything that it touches. The world exists by different principles than the human world. Seeing me as an intruder, trying to expose its secrets, it assaults my mind and soul with utter insanity. While enduring the burning agony in my nerves, I send my mind tentacles even farther, trying to catch Master Therion's presence. That's all I can do to keep my identity from being torn to shreds by the horrifying madness. Shit, we'll never find him like this. Have no fear. I hear Al's voice, and the pain vanishes like it was never there. Power builds in my soul, boiling with intense heat. My heart is utterly calm, and Al speaks with an unshakable will. I will protect you. Yeah. Al's resolute words begin to blast away the malice surrounding us, and I impose my sorcery upon the world with renewed vigour. And then, on the very edges of my senses, I finally perceive Master Therion's presence. So, that's where you're hiding. I summon the scimitar Barzai and hurl it directly overhead. The blade spins with blinding speed and stops when it falls back around Demonbane's chest. It points at the direction of my gaze and streaks off in a straight line. It flies for a short distance, then suddenly strikes an unseen object. Right before our eyes, the space cracks and shatters like a mirror, and the world changes. From the other side of the gap, another universe comes pouring in. So, they've come. The far reaches of an unknown world. The gap between universes. Sitting with the artificial womb of Liber Legis, Master Therion mutters. That smile, that terrible smile, spreads to tear apart his beautiful features. It is the smile of a demon, performing horrible acts of cruelty in the darkness, and it is the smile of an innocent child frolicking under the sun. What is Master Therion, that he can show two such conflicting natures with but one smile? A Theldra's chest momentarily throbs in pain, but it lasts only for an instant before returning to the depths of her unconscious, and no hint of it is shown in her expression. She is prepared for the coming battle, her soul as calm and dark as at lake at night, and if a tiny ripple appears on the surface, it cannot sway her tranquility. They've come. Should we be letting them sense our power? Of course. Just as Master Therion nods, he senses another presence. He looks to Liber Legis' shoulder, and there it stands, gazing off into the fathomless distance, where at the end of creation lies something that cannot be seen. Naya. A pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, Master Therion. How many times has it been now? I stopped counting after 3,000. I do not know, and moreover it has no meaning. He closes his eyes as he speaks, that smile gone from his face. And now there is only emptiness. No, it only masquerades as emptiness. This is hate, despair, fear, and awe. And although it does not appear on her face, Theldria is directing clear animosity towards Naya. Naya shrugs, sighing theatrically. Then she turns her gaze away again. Now then, do you suppose young Kuru will be able to find you through the guidance of the Ancient One? That question has even less meaning. He opens his eyes slightly. Eyes of lightless gold. They are burning, dark and deep with unquenchable heat. He will come, destroying everything. He will come, consuming everything. He will come. He will come with the grimoire that wields evil to defeat evil. He will come armoured in unholy steel, and he will come with the demon-slaying sword in hand. As he always has, Diaju Kuru will come. I realise that the world has changed again. Now we are a soundless space of colour and blood. Surrounding us, the float countless doors more numerous than the stars in the sky. Oh, I've got to say, having a bit of a headache while looking at that image. Oh, it's messing with my eyes. Don't get me wrong, it's supposed to. But yeah, it's doing a good job of it. Each is slightly larger than Demonbane, and all are of the same structure. This is a labyrinth of doors, and I have no idea which door connects to which world. Am I supposed to find the correct door? But it turns out that my guess is wrong. A small door suddenly appears right in front of us at Demonbane's eye level. The creaking of rusty hinges echoes through the silent world, and the gate opens, revealing a veiled person. It's a strange sight. The person stares silently at Demonbane. Well, I can't be sure of that, since its face is covered by a veil, but either way I can tell that it's more than it seems, even though it doesn't feel powerful or evil or anything like that. To be honest, I can't really tell what it is. It's utterly unknowable. And looking at it is like staring into the abyss, while my soul has been plucked out and flung into a bottomless pit. I pull the armour of my ego tightly around me to keep the unimaginable from consuming me utterly. This thing, it might be even more terrifying than Cthulhu. Mama Atwali. Al utters an unfamiliar name. What's that? The guardian of the gate, the one who leads, the Ancient One, a divine being in the service of Yog-Sothoth. No, perhaps even Yog-Sothoth itself. Okay. Despite the overwhelming presence emanating from Umar at-Tawil, I can't feel any hostility from it. It doesn't appear to mean us any harm. Umar at-Tawil suddenly thrusts its arms to its own chest and tears the wound wider as though exposing its heart. The gap expands before our eyes and becomes something far larger than Umar at-Tawil's body. And even after completely consuming Umar at-Tawil, the fissure continues to grow, pushing back the world as it widens. And beyond the tear I see it. Stone steps, climbing far into the sky. Stairway to heaven. The sides of the staircase. Oh, alright. The sides of the staircase fall away into deep space, the infinite sea of stars. And in the void float innumerable clocks of all shapes and sizes. Some the size of a wristwatch, others appear as enormous as a planet. There are standing clocks, cuckoo clocks, pocket watches, hourglasses, sundials, alarm clocks, wall clocks, and so on and so forth. No two are the same, and the world is filled with an endless chorus of cuckoos and bells, the thunderous roar of ticking and chiming. I see. So Umar at-Twail is our guide? I guess so. We step into the universe of clocks and stairs. Sorry, just topped my glass of water up. Looking towards the top of the staircase, far in the distance, towards the very end of this world, I know what awaits there. Master Therion is there. We've made it. The time for the final battle with Master Therion has come. The fear freezing my heart becomes fuel for the fighting spirit burning hot in my chest. The point of no return passed long ago. I didn't even have a place to return to. So what am I waiting for? For us, there is only the road ahead. Al? Yes, let's go. The final battlefield awaits us, and beyond it, whether you end up in hell or world of evil, we'll always be together, right? Yes. Master. Yes, I know. The main event starts now. At last. Okay, I'll go watch from where I won't get in the way. After all, I don't want to miss the moment when my eternity of work comes to fruition. You will finally be released from the prison of time and fate. Isn't it wonderful? Don't make me laugh, Naya. You mean to say that there exists some hope beyond the spiral? Oh, I'll be rooting for you, Master Therion. You are quite the amusing toy. Master. No matter, Etheldria. One thing is true. Whatever might await us beyond this battle, it cannot be any worse a hell than this. We ascend the stairs with unflinching determination, drawing ever closer to the top. And I wait for them in the stillness. Each and every step is a reflection of our battles, the terrible trials we have overcome. With all the emotions that have led us here filling our hearts, we climb. Each and every second is a reflection of my hate, despair and joy, the terrible parasites eating up my soul. And with all the emotions that have led me here burning in my heart, I wait. There is no longer anything for us to fear. Al is at my side, and I am at hers. Together with Demonbane, we will become the sword that smites evil. There was never anything for me to fear. I am alone, alone in this infinite prison. In the midst of terror I shall become terror itself. To protect the world we love. To curse the world I loathe. Led by fate, we have come to the final battle. A crimson god. A blood-red bat with folded wings. A scarlet demon shrouded in its cloak. The giant stands atop the staircase, a red tyrant, looking down on Demonbane from its throne. I had grown tired of waiting, Demonbane. His voice echoes, piercing through the ceaseless din of the clocks. That beautiful, revolting voice. We stop climbing, and with the endless staircase falling behind us into the abyss, Demonbane's mechanical eyes look up at the crimson Deus Machina. Sorry for the hold-up, beast. Liber Legis rises from its throne. It spreads its arms like an opera singer preparing a climactic performance, like a lover waiting for its partner to leap into its arms, or like a prophet declaring the coming of the apocalypse. Then let us begin, the beginning of the end of the beginning, the final act of one eternity, and the opening act of another. Its crimson wings unfold slowly, uncovering the body beneath, and for the first time I lay eyes on Liber Legis' true form. A scarlet angel, a blood-drenched demon. No longer hidden by its wings, its mechanical eyes pierce Demonbane with their burning glare. This is the climax. Light gathers in Liber Legis' right hand. Well, that seems like an excellent point to end this part, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.